What if one chimp changed everything we thought we knew about being human? This is the true story of a remarkable mind, and the moment science had to pause and rethink evolution itself. For centuries, one idea separated us from every other creature on Earth. Humans make tools, from spears and fire to spacecraft and supercomputers. This ability to shape the world around us defined who we were. The philosopher Benjamin Franklin once called man the tool-making animal. In fact, early anthropologists used that very idea to draw the line between human and animal. Making tools wasn't just a skill, it was a statement. It said, we can think ahead, we can problem solve, we can dominate nature. Stone Age tools marked the dawn of civilization. From the simplest hand axe to the precision of a scalpel, our tools have mirrored our intellect. But what if that line was a lie? What if it blurred, not in a lab or a textbook, but in the hands of a wild creature? Science fiction warned us. What if apes began to think, to plan, to build? In Rise of the Planet of the Apes, we watched as a single moment of cognition changed everything. A spark of understanding, a revolution born not from rage, but from reason. Long before Hollywood imagined it, one real chimpanzee in the heart of Africa already had. In 1960, a young woman named Jane Goodall ventured into the forests of Gombe, Tanzania. She wasn't a scientist, not yet. She had no degree, no lab coat, just a notebook, a pair of binoculars, and a deep love for animals, a secretary by training, a dreamer by heart. She had written to famed paleoanthropologist Louis Leakey, who believed that to understand early humans, we had to understand chimpanzees. Jane's mission was simple: observe our closest living relatives and maybe, just maybe, catch a glimpse of how early humans behaved. But what she found was much more. She spent months gaining the chimps' trust. They fled at first, cautious of this strange creature in their forest, but patience paid off. Slowly, the chimpanzees began to tolerate her presence. Then one day, she saw something no human had ever seen. Then came David Graybeard. Jane watched as this chimp approached a termite mound, picked up a twig, and modified it, stripping away its leaves. He inserted it carefully, waited, and pulled out a twig writhing with termites. He licked it clean and repeated the process. This was not luck. This was intentional. He wasn't just using the twig, he was shaping it for a purpose. He had a goal, a method, and he adjusted his tool to get what he wanted. This wasn't mimicry, it wasn't play, it was invention. Jane was stunned, and so was the world. She began to observe more chimps doing the same. Tool-making wasn't an anomaly, it was a pattern, a cultural behavior passed down through generations. Until that moment, textbooks said only humans could make tools. Leakey wrote to Jane, "Now we must redefine man, redefine tool, or accept chimpanzees as humans." Scientists debated fiercely. Was this real? Was it repeatable? Was it just one chimp, or the beginning of a new chapter in understanding evolution? Jane's evidence, photos, films, field notes, stacked up. She recorded chimps using leaves as sponges, stones to crack nuts, and sticks to fish for insects. The implications were staggering. If tool use was not uniquely human, what else wasn't? She saw chimps mourn their dead, comfort their young, form alliances, and even wage war. They kissed, held hands, and made peace. They also betrayed, bullied, and killed. These weren't instincts alone. This was social behavior, emotion, and cognition. The complexity of chimpanzee society mirrored our own. She revealed that culture, emotion, and morality weren't the exclusive domain of Homo sapiens. Jane didn't just discover tool use. She shattered the pedestal we placed ourselves on. Jane Goodall's legacy reaches far beyond chimpanzees. She revolutionized how science is done by being patient, empathetic, and persistent. She challenged a male-dominated field by relying not on detachment, but on connection. She became a voice for animals, for forests, and for future generations. Her advocacy has led to conservation programs, youth movements, and global awareness. Her story inspired countless women in science and proved that curiosity, not credentials, is what drives discovery. If this story changed how you see the world, share it. Subscribe for more untold truths of science.